Eating leftover orzo can actually be dangerous for you. Follow me, because by the end of this video, you'll wonder how you spent all this time without knowing this important information. It might seem like a harmless habit eating that leftover orzo sitting in your fridge, but what if I told you it could be putting your health at risk? This isn't just another lecture on reheating food. It's a deep dive into the surprising science of leftovers and why the tiniest mistake could have consequences. So stick around, because by the time you finish, you'll see your leftovers in a completely different light. Orzo, the pasta that often pretends to be rice, has won hearts for its versatility and ease of use. From creamy risottos to fresh salads, it's a staple for many kitchens. But hidden behind its innocent appearance is a risk most of us overlook: foodborne illnesses. The villain here? Bacillus cereus, a sneaky bacterium that thrives in cooked starchy foods left out for too long. Let's get into the science. When orzo is cooked, its high starch content creates the perfect environment for bacteria to grow if it isn't stored properly. Bacillus cereus doesn't just stop at multiplying, it produces toxins that are heat-stable, meaning they can survive even after reheating. This is why a quick zap in the microwave won't always save you. Symptoms of consuming these toxins can include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, typically striking within a few hours. To give you a real-world perspective, a study in the Journal of Clinical Microbiology found that cases of foodborne illness linked to pasta and rice are more common than many realize. One alarming example is the 2003 incident in Belgium, where a group of students ate spaghetti left at room temperature for 5 days. Tragically, one student passed away due to severe food poisoning caused by Bacillus cereus. While such extreme cases are rare, they highlight the importance of proper food handling. So what's the safest way to handle leftover orzo? It starts with cooling it quickly. After cooking, let the orzo cool at room temperature for no more than an hour before transferring it to the fridge. Use shallow, airtight containers to speed up cooling and prevent bacteria from getting a foothold. Consume it within 3 to 4 days, and when reheating, make sure the orzo reaches an internal temperature of at least 165 F 74 C. This temperature is critical for killing most bacteria, though it won't destroy the heat-stable toxins. Now, let's switch gears. Leftover orzo doesn't have to be the bad guy. In fact, it can have surprising health benefits when handled correctly. Cooling and reheating starchy foods like orzo can increase resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that acts more like fiber in your body. Resistant starch has been shown to improve gut health, regulate blood sugar levels, and even promote feelings of fullness. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlighted how resistant starch can enhance insulin sensitivity, which is a significant benefit for those managing their weight or dealing with type 2 diabetes. Picture this scenario. You've just come home after a long day. You're starving, and remember the leftover orzo you stashed in the fridge. It's tempting to just throw it in the microwave for a quick meal, but skipping proper reheating steps could turn that convenience into regret. Here's where you take a moment to stir the orzo thoroughly, ensure even heating, and savor it safely. And speaking of savoring, let's talk about how to make leftover orzo exciting. One option is to create a Mediterranean-inspired salad with olive oil, lemon juice, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and feta cheese. Another idea is to toss the orzo with sauteed garlic, spinach, and a sprinkle of parmesan for a quick, satisfying dinner. By reinventing your leftovers, you're not just staying safe, You're also keeping your meals interesting and delicious. A common question is whether freezing orzo is a better option for long-term storage. The answer is yes, but only if it's done right. Freezing halts bacterial growth, but it doesn't eliminate any toxins that may already be present. This means you need to follow proper cooling and storage practices before freezing. When you're ready to eat it, thaw the orzo in the fridge, not on the counter, and reheat it thoroughly. Meal preppers, this one's for you. If you love batch cooking, remember to divide your orzo into smaller portions before refrigerating or freezing. Stacking hot food in large containers traps heat and keeps the food in the danger zone longer, giving bacteria more time to grow. Now let's address the big question. Is it worth the risk? Absolutely, but only if you handle your leftovers properly. The convenience and versatility of orzo make it a great option for busy lifestyles, but understanding the risks and taking precautions ensures that it remains a source of nourishment, not a potential hazard. Watch the video until the end, because by the time it's over, you'll wonder how you've spent all this time without knowing these important tips. Eating leftover orzo can actually be dangerous for you. Most people don't know. 20 tips and tricks. Store bread in the freezer? This keeps it fresh longer and prevents mold. Just toast it when you need a slice. Use white vinegar for cleaning. It's a natural and effective cleaner for glass, tiles, and even kitchen surfaces. Add salt to boiling water for eggs. This makes peeling the shells easier after cooking. Rub lemon on your cutting board. It removes smells like garlic and onion, leaving it fresh and clean. Don't overcrowd the pan. This ensures your food cooks evenly and doesn't turn soggy. Rest meat after cooking. Allow it to sit for a few minutes to lock in the juices and flavor. Keep avocados fresh. Store them with a slice of onion in an airtight container to prevent browning. Grate frozen butter. This helps it incorporate better into doughs for pies and biscuits. Use toothpaste to clean silver. It's a quick way to polish and shine tarnished items. Organize cables with bread clips. Label each one to identify what it's connected to. Roll clothes when packing. It saves space and prevents wrinkles during travel. Use a rubber band to open jars. Wrap it around the lid for better grip and twist easily. Freeze leftover wine. Pour it into ice cube trays for cooking sauces later. Place a wooden spoon over boiling pots. This prevents the water from spilling over. Use coffee grounds as fertilizer. They're great for enriching soil in gardens and pots. Hang a shoe organizer on the door. Store cleaning supplies, snacks, or accessories to save space. Put a dry towel in the dryer. It reduces drying time and saves energy. Clean, cloudy glasses with vinegar. Soak them for a few minutes, then rinse for a crystal clear shine. Use aluminum foil for sharpening scissors. Fold a piece and cut through it several times to restore sharpness. Chill candles. Before lighting, they burn slower, lasting longer and saving money. Try these tips and tricks to simplify your daily routine and discover clever solutions to common challenges.